how do you recommend starting to feed your CBD products? Is there a loading dose? And what options do I have for feeding a pony or a small mini?
These are all great questions. Um, when we came up with our CBD products, and right now it's the Smart and Simple CBD pellets, we looked at case reports, which are single horse studies of horses, like they're actual cases where a horse came in for a problem, and then the veterinarians gave them CBD to, see what effect it had. We looked at some of those. We looked at some published research. We talked to authors of unpublished research. So
Oh,
if you hear about a study being done, you can call or email the researcher, the primary investigator, and ask them, what dose are you using in your treatment groups and all that. So we did some of that. We looked at the other products in the marketplace, and we also talked to the National Animal Supplement Council, or NASC, we shortened it to, and said, what products do your members are they offering currently, and what are the serving sizes, and then most importantly, what adverse events are you seeing? And
mm,
fortunately, I don't know if I can say there are none. There's some, but there's no serious ones, so that's good.
okay.
So we looked at all those, and that's how we came up with our starting or maintenance serving of 150 milligrams for that product. But horses respond to CBD differently. People do, dogs do, cat, every species does that has an endocannabinoid system. And you could start with the 150 milligrams and then see how your horse does over time. Give it, say, 2 months or 8 weeks. And then if you see the results you're looking for, stick with that. If you don't see what you're looking for, you could up it a little bit, or maybe you go, I don't like the way my horse is on this. I'm going to taper it down a little bit. So there was a question about loading dose. I think of this product like broccoli. Someone gave me this analogy, and I love it. When you want to eat the superfood broccoli, right? You don't say, I'm going to start eating broccoli today, January 1st, whatever New Year's resolution, and so I'm going to eat 10 broccoli heads. You just eat a serving of broccoli, and then you get all the benefits of it. So CBD is a lot the same way. You just have your maintenance serving. There's no loading dose. So got to that question, and then you just observe your horse and see how they're doing, and go up or down or stay the same from there. I feel like there was a third question in there.
Third one kind of relates to that. So what
Okay.
options do people have who have minis and small ponies?
Oh, right. So we have the 150 milligrams as our maintenance for the adult horse, the whatever 1,000 pounds. If you have smaller than that, we also have a half serving in there. So you could go, that's going to be 75 milligrams. And that's if you use the custom, the smart packs.
Yep.
This product will come in a bag. So you could take the scoop, and instead of giving a full level scoop, give a half a scoop or a quarter or 3/4 or whatever you want. It's up to you. So there is definitely, I would go down certainly for a smaller sized animal, but it's always based on how your horse is doing. So
Okay.
up, down, or the same.
So it sounds like the 150 milligrams was kind of looked at through what we've seen out there in the marketplace, what research is being done,
Mhm.
and what would be a benefit to horses at that level, we thought.
Mhm.
And then from there, basically give it 2 months, see how your horse responds, and you can always adjust as needed. And to your point, what's nice about the smart packs is you can custom dose it depending on what your need is, and then hopefully get the target benefit that you're looking for.
Mhm. And the nice thing about having it in the smart packs versus just eyeballing your scoop is that when we make a smart pack, it is super accurate. It's weighed. It's done by weight, not by volume. I know sometimes people look at the amount that's in a smart pack and go, doesn't look right. It's because we do it by weight, and that is even more accurate than volume. So.
And we have quite the extensive QC process on the smart
yes. Oh yes.
Perfect. Well, that's very helpful.